Hey everyone, Tanette again. Heading into traffic. Thought I would try to talk to my friends again about some of my thoughts. Right now I was just thinking about the fear of change and the hypocrisy that a lot of us, how we are. And it was just dawning on me, it's not like this is the first time I thought of this, and I'm sure that a lot of you have thought about this also, but I think that it's pretty, it's a little, what is the word I'm looking for? It is a little bit counterproductive that we tend to hold ourselves back from new ideas and new futures and things that are possible today quite readily, quite easily, if we just set the intention of having that happen. And I hear a lot of people through my travels talk about the good old days and if we could just get back to the way it was, and that sort of thing, and then I flash forward into my working environment and the training that I've had in different varieties of fields, and it is always understood in business that you are always looking for a better way to do things. You're always looking for a better, more efficient way to do things, a better way to design an item, a better process on bringing forth the product to your customer, ways to say things, ways not to say things. We're always looking for input from the customer on how we can do better. We're always looking at the design we have and wondering how can we improve the design that we have, because we know that the future, if we're not looking for improvement, our competition is. And so it just makes me question so much why our politicians and our so-called leaders in the United States don't approach the United States with a level of with that kind of open-minded, forward-thinking, visionary type of leadership. I mean, we have children in elementary school coming up with fantastic ways to work on saving our planet, cleaning our planet. They come up with ideas on how to be better citizens and how to treat each other more equitably. And the people at the top, they're stuck. They are completely stuck. We have the Dianne Feinsteins and Nancy Pelosi's and Chuck Schumer's, and I don't know. I mean, the list could go on and on and on. And I don't know if these people are literally are evil, or dumb, or just not capable of thinking outside of the box or thinking past something that they've always done. But clearly, in a world that has been given to us with the billions of imaginations and souls on this planet, there should always be the notion that we can do better. So when I look outside and I see garbage in the roads and I hear about all of the different water ways that are being destroyed and our water systems that are supposed to be bringing clean drinking water to our citizens that have lead contamination and that are still not fixed, And I know that we have the technology to power the earth through sun, wind, and water that is non-destructive to our environment and is cheaper, less expensive, and could power the entire planet without any additional cost. I mean, the cost savings for mankind is just unimaginable. And what we could do if we collectively just decided this is what we're going to do. Not because we're being forced to do. Let's just take climate change out of the subject for a second. If we have the power to power the planet from the sun, and we have the technology to bring that forth, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we reduce the cost of electricity to every man, woman, and child on this planet? Why wouldn't we? And why wouldn't we listen to our people and figure out a way to end hunger? There's literally no reason why there should be any hunger in society. And there should be no reason why we can't make things better than what they are. And instead of telling our citizens that they need to take on a second job, so that they can make ends meet, so that they can spend more time away from their family, why aren't corporations reducing the amount of work needed for their employees because of the automation and because of technology and because of gained efficiencies? Why are we not working a 6-hour workday instead of an 8-hour workday for the same pay or better? Why are we not partaking in the benefits? Why are we not looking at society and saying, how can we make this better? I would say that without even asking the question, I would say that you would get 99.999% of people would say that if they had a choice, and they would work less hours so that they could spend time with their family, or so that they could spend time on the hobbies that they enjoy, or spend time developing a new business adventure of their own. Because we all are only given a certain amount of hours in the day. And we all say that our families matter to us, and say that community matters to us, and say that church matters to us, and say that the environment and exercise and all these things matter to us. But our society is not offering us a way to fully realize what our souls crave, which is all the things I just listed. So can you imagine if we set out to shrink our working day from 8 hours a day, and we know that most people are working 10 hours a day, but let's just say we set out to switch the average working day from 8 hours a day to 6 hours a day. And maybe at some point we could reduce it to 4 hours a day. But let's just shoot for 6 hours a day, or shoot for 4 hours a day, and maybe we'll hit 6. And see what that would do. I mean, what would that do to society if we had people that could help coach a team, that had time to reach out and help the Girl Scouts, had time to mentor at-risk students, had time to take up a hobby of grow a garden, or just, whether it be, singing or playing in a band, or whatever your heart desires. What would that mean to society if everyone had the ability to spend more time focusing on the things that made their heart smile? So when we talk about MMT and the things that we could do, instead of being a naysayer and saying, well, why haven't they done it before? Or it hasn't worked for this many years, so why would it work now? Why don't you start using your kid-like imagination and God-given brain and realize that we have created the society we have today, and there's no reason we can't create a better society for everybody. There is literally no reason. The only thing holding us back is ourselves. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.